Hi guys, Ian and Blake from the Football Boots team, and today we've got 5 brand new Mercurial designs that are being dropped across the Vapor, the Superfly and the Air Max 270. They are for previous World Cups going all the way back to 1998, so let's start right there. What boot have we got?
So in 1998, we are talking about the original Nike Mercurial 1, made for Ronaldo. It's called R9. I love the design. What do you think of the design?
Absolutely stunning. We saw these in a previous video. We got these, we got the Vapor versions, absolutely classics. And this is another kind of future classic with the Air Max 270, that bubble on the back.
Yeah.
Beautiful pair of trainers. Really nice. And as we say, they award 1998 World Cup for, that was in France. The final was France against Brazil. Ronaldo didn't quite make it to win that tournament, but 3-0 to France in that tournament, 1998.
Yeah, brilliant start for the Mercurial. Then on to 2002 at the World Cup in South Korea and Japan. This is the Mercurial Vapor 1, pretty much a silver and lime design, very, very iconic. What do you think of this one?
Really nice, really nice. The silver is complements on the sole plate with that kind of chrome, and on the upper as well. I really probably do prefer the Vapor low rather than the high, but that little bit of lime green is really nice on these as well, in that lining and also on the studs, and you can see that they've done the same with the air bubble on these 270s. Really nice. Guys, make sure you stay tuned to this video because we will ask you what your favorites are out of all of these boots, and we'll also be telling you how you can get them and who's wearing them as well. Now, talking about wearing them, Ronaldo wore them in 2002, South Korea and Japan. They did win that time, 2-0. Brazil took out Germany in the final.
Yep, he did very, very well in the final. Then off to 2006. Now this is an iconic design. This is Mercurial Vapor 3 this time round. Yellow and green. Ronaldo was at the World Cup, but this is an iconic design. What do you think of this?
I mean, yeah, it's really, really fantastic. A good use again of that kind of accent green on the stud tips and on the back there as well. That kind of little fade there as well. Very nice in the yellow. It'd be nice to see some future yellow Vapors dropping later in the year, maybe kind of Brazil inspired. These kind of look like a Brazil-inspired boot, don't they?
Exactly. That's the Air Max 270 with a black bubble this time round.
That little bit of green on the back's very nice.
Yeah, the thing I like the most is that the green on the back just fades really, really nicely onto that yellow there. And obviously, Ronaldo did wear this one, did he?
Yeah, he did wear it. It was 2006. It was his kind of last World Cup. In that final, it was Italy against France, and it finished 1-1, went to penalties. Everybody will remember that for the Zidane headbutt.
Yeah, headbutt.
Yeah, so he got sent off in the World Cup final, and Italy managed to win 5-3 on penalties in that one.
Then over to 2010 in South Africa. Now this was the Elite Pack. Iconic colorways, an iconic pack. I love this design. What do you think of this?
These are really good. I mean, we saw them on feet of a Real Madrid player, and they just looked, everybody was excited as soon as we saw them, and we're going to tell you who that is in a minute. They look nice in the Vapor Low version as well, although I actually probably prefer the Superfly version of these for some reason. Just that extra little bit of grey maybe. They're very nice. Almost has like a purpley tinge to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, like a very sort of purple tinge to that grey.
And so these were worn by Ronaldo. This is the first time Ronaldo wore.
Yeah, so Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes, Cristiano, yes.
And yeah, this is the Air Max 270. Again, they can just print on that design on that Flyknit upper there. It looks really, really nice.
Nice orange bubble. I think they're really nice.
And yeah, this is obviously an Elite Pack. There is the Mercurial in the middle. The upper of this design was very, very stiff, but this time around, you have it on the Superfly 360. The upper is going to be that much better.
Now, these were the ones with the carbon fiber sole plates. These all had a carbon fiber sole plate for that tournament. That tournament was the 2010 World Cup. So the final was Spain against Holland or Netherlands.
Netherlands, yeah.
1-0 to Spain in that one.
And Iniesta scored the winning goal. And on to 2014 in Brazil.
Yeah. So these are the first like Superfly 4s that we saw, weren't they?
Superfly 4s. Now this boot itself is probably the closest one to the current Superfly 360. And again, an iconic design, crimson and gold on that Swiss logo there. Bit of Volt as well. I love this design. What do you think?
Very nice. I probably prefer the Superflies again on these. We're about to ask you your opinion, so make sure you get ready to vote in the poll card. Air Maxes, they look quite nice as well. This is probably my least favourite out of all of them, maybe just because it's so recent and I remember the Superfly 4s more.
It's very, very bold as well. It's like a pinky peach design.
Alright, so we want to know who's going to be wearing these boots as well.
Yeah, so this is on the back of the boots. Just before we reveal who's going to be wearing these boots, this is what you see on the back, on the heels of the solos. Looks very, very nice. As you can see there, all the years on the solos.
Very consistent. I mean, the nice thing was all the swoosh placement and stuff, and they've just brought a lot of colour to the Mercurial line. Yeah. Fantastic timing. It's really nice release.
We've seen orange and black too many times. It's good to see some colour on the Superfly 360. Now the players that will be wearing it. Now we've seen in training, we've done a video on it before. Ousmane Dembele. headlining the Vapor, and Kylian Mbappe headlining the Superfly of the 1998 remake.
Yep. Who else we got?
On to 2002, and Coutinho will be wearing the Vapor 360 of that 2002 Mercurial Vapor 1. Then on to 2006. Now the Vapor will be worn by Federico Chiesa of Fiorentina. He'll be headlining that solo. On to the next one. It will be Marco Asensio. We did see him wearing it.
Yeah, he was the guy in training who had him on, yep.
In training wearing the 2010 Superfly. And the last player is Leroy Sané. He'll be wearing the Vapor of 2014. Now the prices, what do you think of the prices?
I mean, it's that little bit extra, but they're putting it through Nike ID, so that's the way you can get it. We'll put a link in the description so you guys can go off and get these if you want. We might even throw a card up, just to click on the card there if you want to get these. They're all available. They're not just available in pounds, you can get them in dollars as well in the US. The price is that little bit more, but you are paying for what is in essence a limited edition, even though it's supposedly Nike ID. You can't really customize it much more than putting your name on it or whatever. So yeah, I think they probably are worth it. They are really like elite special boots.
Yeah, so £25 extra on the Superfly and the Vapor, and £140 for the EMAX 270. Reasonable prices. Now
here we go.
A poll card.
Favorites. Yeah.
Favorites. I'm going to ask you, which one would you go for?
All right, before I say anything, guys, you've opened the poll card now. Tell us which your favorite is out of these, and we've got all the Superfly ones here, but Superfly, Vapor, it all kind of molds into one with these nowadays.
Yep.
My favorite. Oh,
very tough decision.
It is. 5 is my least favorite probably.
Yep.
And then the rest are just all amazing. I will probably still go for the 1998s, but I could easily go for like the 2006s.
Yeah. I personally, I think I'm going for 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
But I tend to like bold boots more than the iconic boots. I'll go with number 3.
I'll probably go 1, 3, 2, 4, 5.
And the last poll card is on the EMAX 270s. Now, I don't like wearing bold trainers. I probably would go with something like 4. What would you go with?
I don't mind 3 actually. I think maybe
go with
3 or maybe even 3 or 1. But guys, vote in the poll card. Let us know what you think. Make sure you drop any comments below about what you think about this release from Nike as well. Obviously, it's a real kind of standout thing. Very similar to the fast forward release they did prior to previous World Cup. Great to see from Nike. Seriously well played. Loving this. All right, guys. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Go enjoy your football.